Ebisha for movie we are called about Shoko Pesa Ordinary TV. And your first time or Ordinary TV. Make sure to subscribe, like it, comment it, your comment section. You click on the notification button for more news updates. So, and check it. And illegal mining. The Ghana for your friend or GALAMSEY. The Bisha for you who say a man and one so pa. Ghana has say. Now already know your former president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Eddie saying be about bontin say. Propaganda omuye nyina no eto do bia entro kakra no kura so ekakra when am so ama Beatrice Anan or one of the communication directors for the National Democratic Congress or the videos we eba no Twitter page na sa video no say Kintampo waterfalls na busha for sisia eno so adani ti chese eni nyina aye poto due to GALAMSEY no na odi we beto abonten no na Ghana fo bi say se uko site a baby a moye GALAMSEY na ubedru ho no ebushafo ubebuso obi se eden na woye wa ha ohwe wanim to that means tree no onti ase eto do bi so abedru ho na chese weapons ammunitions akese ayikokra mu no untimi mpo venture na wabuso omo se omo free hin na baaye na Ghana fo ebusa se eba ne sei na foreigners betimi afri omo krom aba Ghana aba baye GALAMSEY na wuntimi embuso omo questions ema omo yiya no na omo se omo atenasia hu se so omo ho a obohu se NDC for impanimfo iwi na omo de cars akese aba bechem enye se omo kọ akwa ade a na chese weapons na omo de kwakoma omo na asemwe ye beto abonten no na obi etena asemwe so ewo ne tintan fidie no so radio no so na oka ho asem ye pa enya asem keto because sisi ano illegal mining no akwa yese epo ewo Ghana ha nyina ebuchafo eni ese kame ho ni enkwoti nsema hodo ekoso ewo ye mine Ghana ma say but before that no subscribe to Ordinary TV, like, comment ewo ye comment section we so click on the notification button for more news updates chen when you enkwoti mrasisia bedasi
out of that distraction at the paper this morning I didn't know the credit. There was a video being fly. Lady I be born about to say Omo didn't attempt chance Beatrice Anna was there.
Yeah, Beatrice Anna.
We go who say the story that was a Kintampo waterfalls.
Yeah. Oh, somebody fact check.
Is it true?
Say opposti. Opposti.
Why?
Opposti.
Why did you do that? Why Beatrice? Why? Then my bitch now can say, Obi Chana John Mota, them calling me names. Now we did it me and we said no, it can't be true.
Yeah, opposti. I don't know be aso you are misinformed.
No, it's not about that. It's about the weight and the power she carries. Onyamiadom. Yeah, to do maybe a JJMU. That information I would got to a mountain. See what I always say a quarter that.
Yeah.
It's waterfalls.
It will be crap planning so because the
consequence of an untruth. Whether this is disinformation or misinformation, you didn't do well. Eti mesre. Si achichiro maya. Anasi ye petumia. Akohwesem ni trodie ni ntwato so ni nipa edin say ye ne won so ene nam keka ne oma. How can you do this? How can you do this? Is the NDC coming to supervise Czechoslovakia? Is it not Ghana?
Yeah.
So Nyamiya NDC Aduma, are they going to supervise Guyana or is Ghana? Is it what at all are we doing to ourselves? Why? Now election baby Anna, as if says Somalia and if no Bishia war be a bit now. Yeah, easy. I say, Nadiana Muye, the Muye Mutia said. Tigana for. I'm not going to repeat myself. They have played us up all the time. They have played us all up. Now, Mr. Abraham TV can send social media. I'm in Tiasi. Confirm say, me share we na me process in my metina. So say, I fear about we. Sebi, before money more, and more than be. I just couldn't understand it.
Yeah.
Of course. Open said you scapegoat. Why do you go and do mental assembly? Why? That is why we keep announcing to all stakeholders, political parties, CSOs, ASOFU, Peace Council, all these Christian councils, and all those who are eligible voters and party sympathizers. You cannot please His Excellency the former president or John Alaji Baumia by or Alan Kojo Chemati or Cheddar. You cannot please these people by going to stab or kill or steal. How do you please them? How do you please them? How do you please them?
It's true.
Baby, I do know. Mesre, we cannot be toyed with again. If you go back, if you check all Christmas,
Yes.
then 10 years back Christmas, near DMZ 2020 or Christmas. In some you can or Makola 10 years ago. The free Christmas quite who say Bibi Thursday and Toffee. They be
so dishonest.
Dishonesty principle.
They be
the lack of principle and dishonesty na abayi mu no. And the greed no, that self-centeredness.
Yeah.
And no na ma yina no, they be adameka change of power does not mean change of anything that the progress or development. It's a change of power. Another household. As a
sample saying.
Yes.
That's
what they say.
The CI doesn't talk about samples. Does it talk about samples? The CI talks about providing evidence for every error you have seen. The CI doesn't talk about samples. Say, "I'll be mimiti." Now me see asempa foi. Madwuma mo ye no. Me wo asem wo ho.
Yes.
Na asempa fo afrɛ me say okay Kofi Tonto. Bra nefa kwano December to dwa. Me buy am a presentation. Me wo ha wo ho say advertisement we mu boy say asempa for say no problem. For evidence no ye den. Ebre. Because the asempa for betimi aye ho bibi no ne say asempa for yesi mu didi atem dodo. Me buy presentation and me say asempa for me monitor am no mu didi atem 100 times on your airwaves mu didi atem. Asempa for say no problem. For evidence a chire say ye didi atem 100 times by. We see that be maka tro say 100 ne de no ano no. Na who asempa for no mo amunko tie na mo 500 ne mrɛ me. This is the level of absurdity. This is the level of absurdity we are talking about.
But on them giving more evidence to the East, Omanebo makes the argument say, Electoral Commission way in if they don't believe or trust on bit marriage, they will not even give it.
So bring your evidence. Until I'm who say me the can say me say. Yet the constitutional instruments me no na ye adwuma.
Yes.
91 and 127.
Sure.
Sabe parliamentarians no mo to NDC for him.
NDC.
Yeah, constitutional instrument no money. Yeah, constitutional instrument no money ho. Enti no mo ni free say the evidence adanse ne ba na party no betimi aka say onye sa adanse ni nia. Ada no mo ye constitutional instrument no. O man fan shemu say ye ma external auditor na audit. 137 MPs no mo to why den. What the parliament or no mo den ye constitutional instrument no. Ada no man fan shemu say this time titi ayato aba nyina besi ne no. Ye the voter exhibition we ne na ye. By the free say sia no. Ye nyintu. Ure fi say time a ye constitutional instrument a ECD shemu say ye the Ghana card na beto aba. Ure fi ade omo ye.
Yeah, they almost
resist to the extent say aban loan bi ana okoji NDC parliamentarians catch aban say sa loan na okoji na ansa na ye be approve no chi sa osesa samra no ure fi Ghana for muntie ne ye enipa na mu no mu dili no sabe no kre no ma bonsa ho. They are not honest people. Because you could have agitated. So we have voter exhibition register now we exercise we are still submit the list to an external auditor. External auditor no permutations ni. Momo see and comma United Nations for me UNDP or something.
UNDP for have agreed to facilitate that process.
Debut.
Yeah.
Ghana as an independent nation. A sovereign nation, koyana elections are. We say UNDP say we agree to facilitate. Would you UNDPD? Would you UNDPD? So you have agreed, say UNDP na dabio Obi menso kofiton to ame MPP ni.
Yes.
Ami jina homa MPP. Me menso say Kenya authorities say omusu betima facilitation ama. Ye fa koma Kenya authorities. Omusu ye independent body. Ye fa koma Kenya aban. Ye fa koma Burkina aban. Ana ye fa koma America aban. Ana ye pa a World Trade Organization.
Yes.
Ye fa koma omu. Me kofiton to dia me so me feeling
Okay,
no. Do you see the absurdity? And that is why the constitutional instrument was careful. Because they knew, say, Ukofa external auditor bar, there will be agitation on who the external auditor is. Because Kofi is proposing external auditor A. Party A bekas yempe external auditor A. Party B bekas open. Party A bet me aka no isi wo adamfo ni we refi say 2016 ekoto aba Israel fo bi asem bi ban mu nwuna bi na yakofa Israel fo bi refi we say me trusting. So who is to trust who? Who and this una be catch say UNDP, so I agree. Na MPP so say omo so say World Bank so no so be ya. Who do we agree to? You see the absurdity of it? So there are laid down processes and rules. You don't change that laid down processes and rules in the middle of the game.
In the Omo demand in any Omo petition,
Yeah.
just to put perspective on the auditing, what they are asking for, or say, number one, in considering the grave irregularities, they started by enumerating the irregularities of Mahama as a political party, and almost say,